Hey guys, it's Brent, back to take a look at another new mode. So we have Virtual Battleground today. This is the new weekly event. I didn't play it yesterday, but that's okay because you can get all the points you need on only playing it 3 days. So make sure that you do check in a couple days of the week at least. So the way this mode works is you have 4 challenge attempts per day, and each character has 3 for the whole event. So you earn points by fighting, your ranks go up and you can get different ranking rewards as seen here. You get advanced support card random boxes that could be a 6-star but will more likely be a 5 if you get in the top 50. Below that is a 4 or 5-star. So the rewards are decent, but this is honestly the worst event. This hack is also probably the least worthwhile. But you know, cards are still important, so it is good to make sure that you run it and get your points. So the way this works is there are 4 bosses, but 3 different initial bosses with 3 different rankings, A, S, and SS. So each boss has a different character that's boosted 50%. You may want to use that character if they're strong, but generally I just have the 3 that I always use, being All Might, Ochako, and Deku. And that's just my highest BP. When I see an All Might boosted, I'll try to use him more there. But anyway, I'll do a couple fights today, but once you get a high enough score, you unlock this challenge stage. That's 60,000 points. I'm not going to be able to get that on day 1, but I'll try to make another video and give you a little more details on this mode. But here I just want to give an overview of how it works. So I can see the highest scores against this boss when I take a look, right? So Shoto is boosted. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try to use him. Your score is based on how quickly you defeat the enemy and how much damage you take in doing so. So try to do it without getting hit or getting hit minimally, and you'll improve your score. When you defeat the villain, it will show you your scoring page. Here, I can see 99.48 is my score. I can choose to either save it, that will deduct an energy and a challenge attempt, or cancel the save. That doesn't deduct those, so I can try again. The reason I chose not to save it is because I can see the number 1 score over here is 99.83. That was higher than what I got. So I'm gonna try it using Ochako and see if I can get a little closer to that. There's 99.73. I think I can do a little better. $99.78, so I'll take that one. So when you clear A, you unlock S. When you clear S, you unlock SS. And you can do this on all 3 bosses, get the highest score possible. It will take you 3 days because there are 9 bosses and you only get 4 attempts a day. So you build up those points, and then you'll fight the challenge boss and try to rank high. And that's pretty much how this mode works. Just make sure you budget your strong characters. You don't want to spend your strongest people on early floor or early attempts. But yeah, other than that, you're just fighting the bosses, getting score, trying not to get hit, right? So I think the most important thing about this mode is to plan out who you're going to use for which stage. So for me, that means since All Might is boosted on this one up here, I'm going to go ahead and use All Might on the first 2 stages, and I'll use Ochako on the first 2 stages here, and then I'll mix them up on this one and use Black Whip Deku for the top 3, just because he's my strongest unit. So when you have that plan, it's a lot easier. You don't want to use all of All Might's stamina and then turns out you need him, right? And make sure you only save an attempt when you're happy with your points, and you're gonna, when you're happy with your points. If you're gonna keep trying to get higher, don't save that one. That's pretty much it for this week's mode. So I'll be back later on in the week to kind of talk about some different character strategies on the bosses and the challenge stage, but for now, I would just recommend using your best, getting the highest score you can, and try to save some energy to go for higher, if possible. So let me know if you have any questions about this virtual battleground mode or about the rewards or anything like that. Otherwise, I'll be around to talk about more modes and more tips. Thanks, guys.